Alonzo Menifield. This is a dude who just came off of that very interesting contest, I guess you can call it, my man. So did you know, I guess they were saying that the dude that he fought, Askar Mozarov, right? Remember that guy? The fake record and all that stuff. They say he actually legitimately popped for anabolic steroids. And Alonzo's all like, man, well, he needed to work on his strength because that fool didn't hit hard, right? That's what he said, even though he cracked Menifield in that fight. Like, we can't forget that. But then again, Menifield, he just did what he needed to do. He could do a little bit of grappling. He can do some of the big bombs. But the power of Alonzo Menifield is something that I don't think anybody can... you can't just look past, man. You know, he's called atomic for a reason. Misha Cirkunov, though, man, when I saw this matchup and I looked at the money line, just to like, because we'll cover this one super quick and then keep it pushing right here. I just thought, why are the odds this way? I think Misha Cirkunov has a very clear path to victory. You're just gonna have to be able to walk through some real bombs in that first round, and I don't know if he'll be able to do it. So you tell me, AJ, if you agree with my path to victory for Misha Cirkunov. Press him forward, because Alonzo Menifield could be a little tentative sometimes, right? Press him forward, fake for the big shot, level change, takedown, smother him, submit him. Boom. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, Alonzo, if he cracks you, and if you get into your guard against Alonzo Menifield, it's probably game over. He's smashing your face, right? But I think he's a way more talented of a grappling specimen than Alonzo Menifield is. So why are the odds this way, man? Why do people show Misha Cirkunov like no love?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Misha, and even in that, Misha Cirkunov in any of his last 5 fights has gotten zero love. Even on the one win he had against Jimmy Crute, the Peruvian necktie submission, I think everybody forgets about that. Nobody remembers Misha Cirkunov at all, and I think that goes a lot into this because I agree with you, Derek. One, duck under one of those big punches that Alonzo Menifield is throwing, get to the hips, take him down, submit him. It seems like a very possible route for Misha Cirkunov, especially looking really good in the 205-pound class. This dude is looking stout. Why is it against Alonzo Menifield? I think it's just that KO power that Menifield has, man. A lot of people, and even in the last fight, and yeah, sure, the opponent of Menifield in his last fight was a little suspect. But I think also that going, that guy was supposed to be a big wrestler. He absolutely put it to him. I think that does go a little bit into, the odds makers betting the way they're thinking on this one. But I don't know, man. I think Misha Cirkunov just gets overlooked. And if there's ever a live dog besides the Araujo, this is one as well, man. Misha Cirkunov is very much a live dog in this one. And you can see it's not that far. Plus 180 versus the minus 220. It's not that far off. But it is further than I'd expect.
Yeah, and I have to correct myself because I don't know why. First, I had some like weird false memory right here where I was like, Misha Cirkunov just went up to 205. The dude fought at 205. He had an established career at 205. He dropped down to 185. That's when those losses started really piling up. And he had said it himself. He was like, bro, I'm just not. I can't be myself when I'm cutting that much weight. So going back up to 205, this is the opportunity for him because he did get submitted by Wellington Turman in his last fight. Man, it was a pretty nasty armbar, but I don't think Cirkunov is the most flexible guy either way. All right, man. Like X's and O's, bread and butter right here. Misha Cirkunov, how does he win if he does win?
Ground game, man. Misha Cirkunov gets to those hips, takes him down, submits him, puts a blanket on him, and doesn't let him frustrate Menifield. That's his best path to victory on that one. Menifield, power all day, control the fight, stuff those takedowns, and then let Misha Cirkunov start grasping at straws.
That's what I was going to ask you next, man, is how many stuff takedowns before Menifield just slumps him?
3. I think it's going to take like 3. What about you?
No, I had 2, but 3 is fair. I can see that. I like that plus 125 TKO for Menifield, man. I love that one. And I don't like a TKO for Cirkunov. I don't really even like a submission necessarily for Cirkunov, but I do like the decision, the plus 500 for Cirkunov. I can see that happening. I think it's going to be tough to submit Alonzo Menifield just because if I remember correctly, Menifield, and let me just pull it up really quickly, he has been submitted, let's see, 0 times. Yeah, he's never been submitted. So that's kind of the key right there. All right, brother. I like Menifield. I like early. Let me get this done early. TKO, first round. You know what I'm saying? So give me that TKO. I see a lot of finishes to kick us off, man. But how do you see it?
Early, I was thinking TKO as well. I don't know about. I can see early, but I'm going to go early round 2. I think Cirkunov's going to get out of the first round and go early round 2.
Well, round 1 and round 2 is still the under because 1.5 rounds, brother. 1.5 rounds. Let's go, man. So that is your main card, folks. So